Boys Papier. Boys Papier.
Welcome to another episode of Bars by BA, and I am BA. If this is your first time hanging out with us, your first time checking out the channel, hit the subscribe button, man. Turn the bell on so that way you can get fresh content every Saturday, man. Every Saturday we're gonna roll out something new. Cool? Cool. And for those of y'all who've been rocking with me since day one, those of y'all who have already subscribed to this channel, appreciate you so much, man. Let's keep it going. All right, today we're gonna talk about don't sleep on the small things. Don't sleep on the small things. And we'll be coming from Song of Songs, chapter 2, verse 15. I know that's just one verse. It'll be chapter 2, verse 15. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with children's books or children's stories, but back in the day, there was this book called The Princess and the Pea. In The Princess and the Pea, it was a story about a town that were looking for who the princess was. And so they put a pea under a mattress and they invited all the ladies who said that they were the princess to come and sleep in that bed. And they would ask them, hey, how was your sleep? How did you sleep last night? And majority of the ladies said, oh, it was great. Best sleep I ever had. But it was this one lady in particular, she slept on the mattress that night and she felt something that was just not right. And they asked her the next morning, say, hey, how'd you sleep? She said, oh, it was horrible. I tossed and turned and I didn't get any sleep. I didn't get any rest. And they said, you are the princess. You are going to be the princess of this town, because she was able to identify and realize that there was something wrong. It was just something so small that messed her sleep up. And in the text, it says that the small foxes ruined the vineyards. In some translations, it says that the small foxes spoiled the vineyard. And we're gonna hop off into this thing, man. And remember, we're gonna talk about don't sleep on the small things. Bar number one is small things are a big deal. Small things are a big deal. I love to go paintballing. About a year ago, me and a couple of my college students, we went paintballing. We were having a great time. I consider myself to be a professional paintballer. I actually have a mask that I keep in my trunk. You just never know when a paintball match, a game, or challenge may break out. So I try to stay ready. But so we were out there paintballing, it was hot, and it was down to two players, myself and Z-Dub. And Z-Dub, she was shooting at me, and I was shooting back at her, and we were just going back and forth. It was a real intense battle, and all of a sudden, something hit me in my eye, and I just fell to the ground. And I honestly thought that I was blind, and I just put my hands up, and I said, hey, I'm out. I'm out, I can't see, you got me. So she was panicking like, oh my God, are you okay? All the other students were looking like, he might be blind. And I was like tripping because I had on a mask and I had on my glasses. But somehow the paintball, which is only about that big, hit me in my eye and gave me a black eye and bruised my eye. And I honestly believe that had it been a few seconds left or to the right, I probably would not have an eye. Seriously, for real, for real. So what am I saying? Small things are a big deal. A small paintball was able to somehow penetrate underneath the mask, go through my glasses and hit me in my eye. Something so small, all right? There are some small things in your life that you have been putting off. There's some small things in your life that you just can't seem to get ahead of. But the thing is that if you let those small things build up, small things become big things, okay? So look, in the text it says that it was the little foxes that ruined the vineyards. Not the granddaddy foxes, not the mama foxes, not the daddy foxes, but basically it was the baby foxes that was ruining the vineyards, okay? Check it out. Bar number two. Bar number two is real easy. Don't let the small things win. Don't let the small things win. Man, when me and my wife first got married, we didn't have no little babies. We had my oldest daughter at the time, but we didn't have no little people. And one day I will not forget this. One day we had ran out of toilet tissue. We were down to the brown thing, and we didn't have nothing. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna be a good husband. That's right, I'm gonna be a good husband. And I'm gonna go to the store and buy some toilet tissue. So I went to the Dollar Tree and I had $5. So guess what? You sure right. I got 5 rolls of toilet tissue. So I came back home, I put the toilet tissue on the roll. I stacked it. You know, when you're really doing good, you put the toilet tissue under the cabinet, so just in case you need it. So when I sat down, I said, I can't wait till my wife get home, because I know I'm gonna get some cool points off this one. So I was sitting on the couch, my wife walked in, and I'm just ready to. I even turned the TV down so I could hear her tell me how good I had did. So she went in there, she did her thing, she came out, and I'm sitting there, I'm ready. I'm eager as a beaver to hear what she has to say. And she brings the toilet tissue out and she says, what's this? I said, it's toilet tissue. I said, it's toilet tissue. I got it from the Dollar Tree. I got 5 rolls. I only have $5, but we should be good at least till next week. And she looked at me. You know what she told me? I only use Blue Charmin. I only use Blue Charmin. So man, look, I'll tell you what, I told my wife, I said, I'm not gonna buy toilet tissue no more ever again. If you want some toilet tissue, you go get your own toilet tissue. Matter of fact, you can use Chipotle napkins for all I care, but I'm not going to go get no toilet tissue no more since you're gonna act like that, all right? Do it on your own, okay? Now, I'm not playing, do it on your own. So guess what? So guess what I buy now? You guessed it, Blue Charmin. Why? Because that's something so small that can lead to a big deal. That's something so small that can lead to an argument that carries into the next day. Okay? So look, us as people, we got to stop letting the small things win. It's bigger things out there that we need to be putting our attention to and putting our energy in. All right? Don't let the small things win. Cool? Cool. Now, in the text, it says that the foxes, they would ruin the vineyards, and they mean the wine vineyards, because back then they would make money off of selling wine. Wine was a hot commodity back in those days and time, and but they couldn't sell any wine if the vineyards were ruined. Okay, so what's bar number 3? Bar number 3 is what you have is valuable. What you have is valuable. I'm talking to you. They hadn't been treating you like you're valuable. I'm talking to you. They don't talk to you like you're valuable. I'm talking to you. You don't even feel like you're valuable. But Ephesians 2:10 tells us that we are God's masterpiece. You missed it. Ephesians 2:10 says that we are God's masterpiece. And a masterpiece is somebody's best work. God created the sun, God created the moon, God created the stars, God created the ocean, God created the lakes, but yet and still, he refers to you and me as his masterpiece. I'll stop by today to tell you that what you have is valuable. You don't have to go look for no value. You don't have to do nothing new. The way that God created you right where you are, you're his masterpiece. I'm talking to you. Is valuable. Who you are right now is valuable. What you're doing is valuable. So look, those were the 3 bars for today, man. I hope that you can just hold on to at least one of those bars so that it can get you through the week. And if one of those bars don't work, no worries, I got you. The gold bar for today is, don't give the devil an inch, he'll think he's a ruler. That's right. Don't give the devil an inch, he'll think he's a ruler. And no, I'm not talking about centimeters, millimeters, or inches, but I'm talking about ruler as in rule over you, okay? So don't give the devil no space with no little stuff, okay? He got to come harder than that, all right? So the gold bar is, don't give the devil an inch, because he'll think that he's a ruler. Man, like, share, subscribe. I can't wait to hear some of the comments after this one, man. Have a great week. I'll see y'all again. I'm out this thing.